Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where yesterday I recorded this and my mic died, so a lot of the video didn't have sound. So take two with More Fun Comics, issue 107, Ordeal on Wheels. Hey, it's a rhyming title and it's kind of fun. I know it's a bit cringe to have a rhyming title, but seeing how bad the Superman titles have been in the Golden Age, I'd rather take some more clever rhyming titles than a lot of the titles we generally get. This is a pretty simple story, actually a simple story I'm happy with, because the last two or three More Fun comic stories have been getting complicated compared to like the first two or three. And though they still have been fairly simple stories, just trying to do a little bit too much compared to what they were doing. This one sees a soapbox race or a soapbox derby. I can't remember exactly how they put it in the comic, where Clark's friend is going to ride, almost gets killed, Superboy rebuilds the car for him. You know, that kind of thing. And he's going to end up winning the soapbox derby. It becomes a question if this is going to be more of a Superman is allowed to cheat or here Superboy is allowed to cheat kind of story. But there is an attempt at a conflict, which I applaud it for that. And at least it's not a conflict that involves two guys pointing a gun. It is more of a conflict a kid understands, or something like some of the readers may have actually found themselves in. About halfway through the comic, Clark can actually go to the race because he inadvertently read the wrong chapter in his history book and has to stay after class, possibly during his lunch. I forget if it's after school or during his lunch. Look, it sucks to be the kid not at lunch, and it's more of a taking away from the kid than an actual punishment. Or you're screwing with parents' timetables and the time they have left to pick up children if you make them stay after school. So Clark is stuck in class when the derby is happening, which you know something bad's going to happen. There's a story happening. And of course, the wheel ends up breaking and going off the derby car. The soapbox car goes off a cliff. Oh no! Which it is Superman's fault because he rebuilt this car. Specifically in the specifications of what the other kid did, he didn't do anything special with it. But it's his shoddy workmanship that seems to be getting his friend killed. So Superboy has to, be Superboy and save him. And when I first read this comic, and trust me, the notes on this one was pretty incoherent at best, I thought Superboy actually threw him at the finish line, which would be cheating, but that is not the case presented to us. I mean, he is going incredibly fast for a car that is powered by gravity, because he's definitely way behind if Superboy had to catch him and put him specifically, and he says it, back right where he went off. But the car seems to go fast enough that he overtakes the other cars and wins. It'd make more sense if Superboy threw him, but I guess just through pure pluck and determination, the car moves faster than any other car built by the other kids. He has to be going twice as fast as the rest of the cars to pull that off. But they very clearly don't say anything about Superboy throwing the car. And the fact that he has to put him back specifically where he went off the track like it's Mario Kart sounds like he didn't try to help him in any way other than saving his life. He did fix the car, though, which adds more time to the whole having to catch up to them. Like, if this race had laps, which of course it doesn't, it's once again a gravity-powered car. There is no engine. He could have caught up, but not that kind of story. I'm getting way too lost in my complaint of how this car is moving faster in what is a Superboy comic from the 1940s. Anyway, there is punishment towards Clark for leaving the class. And honestly, it's really stupid of him to leave like that. It would arouse suspicion. And he just makes it worse. The teacher makes him write down the same line on the board over and over again. An old school punishment that most of us know from The Simpsons at this point. If you're my age, I guess the younger generations don't really watch The Simpsons, but if you're my age, you think of Bart writing the same words over and over again. That didn't happen at my school. We didn't have detention at my school either. But as soon as she leaves the classroom again, which was their first mistake, he just gets it done 1,000 times like that. Which once again, creating suspicion. How did he do that so quickly? He's being really dumb in the story. So it's a comic without a very strong conflict. I appreciate the attempt at a conflict. It's very different. Kids get detention like this. They understand this. Most kids don't get guns pointed at them. Hopefully. Even in the 1940s. And even though I think as a story, the past two comics were better, I think this is a stronger story just by the fact how simple it is. Okay, that is it from More Fun Comics 107 Ordeal on Wheels. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notification when a new video is up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story and other Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the boy of tomorrow. And seriously, what do you think they did to that car to make it move so fast? Okay, have a great day.